In the first two videos, I talked about our design process that we use at Lextech when developing Apple Vision Pro apps, and how we needed to flip the script on our typical design process in order to increase our design and development velocity. With our new process established, we took a step back and looked at what skills a designer needed to add to their skill set in order to be effective in this new design workflow. We used our skills matrix to determine what was missing. Our skills matrix is custom designed for our designers and represents all the skills that they need to be effective as they progress through their career at Lextech. With this new workflow, first and foremost, designers need to understand the Vision OS human interface guidelines and designing for spatial interfaces. So we added a segment for that. Swift UI knowledge is also necessary for this to work effectively, so we've added a segment for that as well. In addition, designers have to understand the basics of Git in order to be able to pull code and commit changes. We didn't add a segment for that, though, because our designers are already expected to have some basic dev knowledge, which helps facilitate conversations with our developers. So we've just added Git training as a reference material for that segment. You might notice there are no specific tools listed in our skills matrix. That's not an oversight. We've learned that the tool is just a means to an outcome. Understanding the basic principles underlying the tool is much more significant and allows designers to pivot to new tools as they become available. The other notable omission are core skills related to 3D design, such as modeling, sculpting, materials, and lighting. While it's definitely helpful to have these skills, and in fact necessary when working with 3D assets, it does not have to be core to the traditional designer's skill set, so we listed it in our adjunct skills section instead. In other words, designers are welcome to learn 3D modeling if they like, but it's much faster to find someone who can create models or environments and plug them into our workflow and keep our UX designers focused on what they do best, creating great user experiences. If you're interested in learning more, I've linked to an article describing in detail how we created our skills matrix, along with a free Figma template we created that anyone can use to create their own skills matrix. If you want to learn more about our design process for Apple Vision Pro, or how we track and grow designer skills, or how we've been designing Vision Pro apps for the enterprise, reach out and connect. I'd love to talk about it.